In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I created this gorgeously gorgeous drawstring ponytail wig. For this tutorial, we'll be needing a dummy head, a brush, combs, a pair of scissors, ponytail net, and some combs for extra security. T-pins. I was out on my T-pins, so I improvised with bent needles, threaded needle, and of course the hair we'll be using. So I'm using the hair from Darling, Nigeria, their Empress collection. This hair has a Brazilian hair feel, and one pack was enough for this style. The hair is restylable and it's in the style silky straight. And this hair is so soft and so smooth, so this is not even a lie. I absolutely love this hair. And it also comes with a detangling spray. Taking the hair out of the pack, it was really thoughtful for them to include this detangling spray in the pack. So the hair came in 3 bundles, 20 inches, 20 inches, 18 inches, and a closure. But for this tutorial, we will not be needing this closure. Using the T-pins, I'm going to be pinning down the net to the dummy head, and I did this in 4 places. If I had more pins, I would have done in like 6 or 8 places just for extra security and so the hair doesn't move while I'm sewing in the weave. So this is the first bundle I'll be using, and you guys, this hair feels so good. It feels so good, and a bundle comes with a lot of hair in it, so the hair is really full and I really like that. Note that you should not sew on the areas around the elastic drawstring. Instead, sew away from that area, just so that when you are done with sewing in the weft and you pull on the drawstring, it closes up. To start sewing on the weave, I'm going to pass my threaded needle through the wefts of this hair, and I'll pass that through like 3 or 4 holes on this net. I'll pull that through, and I repeated that for like twice just so it's properly secured, and I proceeded to sew down the other parts of the weave. If I had more T-pins, what I'd have done at this point is to pin the hair down at that point and just proceed to sew down the hair with the needle and thread. That would have made my work a lot more easier and faster, but because I didn't have, I just continued to just hold it with one hand and then use the other hand to sew it down. So this is an up close of what I'm doing. Initially when I started, as you guys can see, I started sewing in single track. Okay, but in the course of this installation, I observed that I was running out of space on this net and I had a lot more hair to install, so I started doing double, right? I started doubling the weave, and at some point I started tripling it, right? So hairstyling is all about being creative and also observing. If you start one way and you see that okay, it's not working, you can switch it up and then just keep adjusting until you get exactly what you are going for. So if you guys are using this particular kind of hair, this particular brand, I would advise that from the beginning you start with doubling your weft. Like you start with doubling your weave. You don't have to start with single track as I did. Just start with double, and at some point if you feel like you have to, you can triple your weave or double it, but I would advise that from the beginning you double your track. I hope that's clear. Once I've sewn to the end of a line, what I do is to flip it over to the next line. I don't cut it because I don't want a lot of shedding from this hair, so I flip it over to the next line, and then I sew that point down. I sew it like 2 or 3 times just so it's very secure and it's as flat as it can be, right? And then I proceed to sew down other parts of the weft. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, you're the real G. Thank you for always stopping by. And if it's your first time on here, you're super welcome. Do well to join the family by clicking on the red subscribe button below. Also turn on the bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a video on here. I'm Chinonso Okoronkwo, a Lagos Nigerian based hairstylist, makeup artist and fashion enthusiast, and on this channel I film about all things beauty, fashion and lifestyle. I upload videos 3 times every week, so make it a date with me, okay? And like I said before, don't forget to sew away from the edges of this net because you don't want all of your hard work to be in vain. You don't want to finish sewing everything down only for you to pull on the drawstring net and it's not following you. It's not closing up. That's not what we want, right? So sew away from that. Sew away from the edges of the nets as much as you can. Here I'm just showing you guys how I change my needle. Going in with a new threaded needle, I'll go through the weave and through the net, and then in between the same threaded needle, I'll pull that through. And I'll go again, but this time I'll go around the needle and the thread itself twice, pull on it for extra security. Then I'm going to make a knot with both threads, the old one and the new one. I'll pull it through, I'll make another knot, I'll pull it through, and then I get a scissors and just cut that. Like I mentioned before, this was the point where I decided to double the weave just because I was running out of space, and this was still the first bundle. You guys, this hair is so full and a bundle goes a long way. I'll just leave you guys to see what I did there because I think is self-explanatory. I don't know if you guys observe, but at this point I'm sewing on top of a weave that I've sewed down before, right? Just because I'm running out of space. And like I mentioned before, it's all about being creative, like thinking ahead, thinking of what works and all of that. So I figured out that I was running out of space, and this was still the first bundle. I had to work with the second bundle and the third bundle, and I was running out of space, so I had to start sewing on top of a track that I have sewed down before, right? So this is all one bundle in. You guys, this hair is so full. This hair is so full, like one bundle, and I've almost gotten to the top of this net, and I wasn't spacing it a lot. The space I left in between were really small spaces. Honestly, I love this hair. I'm going to use it again and again and again. So I just thought to show you guys how far one bundle went. So going into the pack, I'm going to be grabbing the second bundle of hair, which is also in 20 inches. So because I'm running out of space on the net and I still have another bundle to install after this one, with this track, I'm going to be tripling the weft, right? So passing my needle through the stitched area of that weft, because I want it to be as secure as possible. I'm going to be passing my needle through like 2 or 3 holes on my net, and I'll be repeating that in like 2 times or 3 times, just so it's as secured as possible. I know you guys have said secure in this video like uncountable times, but yes, you want to sew down your trap so well that when you're done installing and you're trying to brush it out, it's not coming off. That's really annoying. So secure it down as much as you can to avoid such scenario. So once I'm done with that, I'll just proceed to sew down the rest of the tracks. So you guys, this is all 2 bundles in, and this hair is so full. You guys, I'm so impressed. I'm really impressed. Like, the hair is giving. It's giving what it should be giving, and I'm super duper impressed with this hair. I can't even lie. So going into the third and final bundle for this tutorial, I'm going to be grabbing this third bundle. Now for this last track, I doubled it. I did not triple it because I didn't want it to be a lot bulky at the top. So I just wanted a very good flow, a very good ending, a very flat ending, really. So I went with just 2 bundles, and I just went ahead to sew that in, going from left to right until I got to the top. So once I get to the top, I like to go round first. You guys will see what I'm trying to explain in a minute. I like to go round first, and then I'll now continue with sewing from left to right, just so I don't run out of hair at the top. Okay, yeah, I'll just go like that. But when I get to that point, with what's left of the track, I now fill up inside, just like that. Okay, I find this safer so I don't run out of track at the top, and then just so this top area looks as concealed as possible, like you're not seeing the track, you're not seeing where I sewed down the hair when I'm wearing the wig. You guys can see how this particular track I'm sewing did not get to the end. Okay, that would not have been nice if this was the very last track I was sewing down. Hence the reason why I had to go round first before filling in this middle part. But what I did was to grab a scissors and just cut one part of the weft, and you guys can see that it can now get to the end of this part. So you guys, hair, like I said before, is about creativity, being able to just, you know, just think of a way to just I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, that was what I did and it worked. You guys, these all three bundles in, and here I'm just showing you guys how concealed that top part is. You can't see the thread I used to sewing it down, and that was what I was going for. I did experience a bit of those spikes, like those hairs that were standing at the top, but what I did was to grab a pair of scissors and just like trimmed that part off. I also went in with my, what's it called now, this hair wax, right? I put that in that area and also slipped it down with my comb. You guys will see what I did in a minute. I think this hair performed very well, you guys. I'm so impressed. I like the texture, how it feels, how it looks. You guys, I'm so impressed. Considering the price I bought this hair. I bought this hair in 2021 around first quarter, and I bought it for 4,500 naira, or like 4,800 naira. I'm sure it would have gone a little bit higher than that, right? But this hair feels way good, looks way better than the price. Can you guys see the bounce of this hair? Like, camera is not even doing justice. This is not a paid advert, don't worry, I will get there, but this is not a paid advert. I really love this hair. I will patronize this company over and over again. I will buy this hair again. I'll use it to make different styles because I really like the hair and I'm super impressed. This right here is a definition of slaying on a budget, okay? I just went in with some of the detangling spray that the hair came with. I went in with my hairbrush to brush that out and we are good to go. I only wish that this hair came in some 28 inches or some 30 inches or more because I'm all about long hairs, okay? But it's in 22 inches and 20 inches. It's still good. So the moment of truth, you guys, where we draw our ponytail string and it better close up. It better close up, else it's a waste of time. You guys, I promise you, it has happened to me before. I did a drawstring ponytail. I've done everything and I pulled on it. It did not close. You guys, so stay away from the edges of the net, right? So I went off camera to sew down this comb at the top and also at the bottom for extra security, and that was it. Hope you guys like this video. If you did, please let me know by smashing the like button. Like this video, share, subscribe to the channel, leave me comments in the section below. What you think about this hair? Will you be trying it out? Also leave me suggestions of what you'd like to see from me, and until I see you in the next one, stay fab and stay blessed.